iPads, I mean, we've been getting so many rumors and leaks about these specific iPads as well. Now, so far with the iPad Pro 5th generation, from what I've been able to see, from what other people are able to see as well, basically these things are coming out very soon based on everything that we've been seeing. They could come out in this March event. They could come out maybe even later this year, but we should be able to see the next iPad Pros coming out this specific year, which is going to be awesome. So first of all, maybe they're coming out in the March event or not, we really don't know, but they could potentially be having that mini LED technology inside of it. Now that is going to be awesome. It's pretty much the closest thing you can get to OLED without fully going there, and I think that's going to be really cool. Having that type of capability is going to be really awesome, and they're probably going to be bringing some improvements to, Face ID. I think it'd be really awesome if they also brought Touch ID to these iPads, because that'll essentially showcase, not only are we going to be able to do Face ID, but Touch ID on the same device, and that'll make it even more likely that Touch ID is coming on these next iPhones, which they're almost guaranteed. So I think that's going to be a really awesome thing that these things are going to have going for it. From what we've heard in terms of rumors, it's not going to be having an A12X type of chipset inside of it. It's going to be going up to an A14X chip, which is going to be hopefully even faster than the A14, which is already extremely fast. So that's going to be another huge asset. And on top of that, from what I've heard, it may actually bring 5G capability as well. And I think that would be really awesome. If this iPad brings 5G capability, you're going to be able to do some really awesome things on this type of iPad. So you're going to be able to ball out in that sense too. And as I mentioned over and over again, time and time again, that is a really cool thing that this iPad has going for it if it's going to bring it. But my main thing is, Apple can do whatever they want to. I just really hope they don't jack up the prices. We've seen this year after year, continuously, Apple wanting to go ahead and, if they bring in a bunch of features at one time, they'll go ahead and increase the price tag. But just because these things are so close to MacBooks in terms of price tag, it just makes me think that Apple may not want to go in that direction. I feel like they're going to be focused kind of more towards on keeping it not as good as an iPad in terms of keeping it not as good as a MacBook in terms of price tag in some other areas, because if it oversells in terms of the iPads, in terms of the MacBooks, I just feel like more people are going to sit for something like a MacBook, to be honest. So I hope Apple doesn't increase the prices. If they do, I think it's going to be cannibalizing a lot of MacBook sales for people going up to a MacBook versus an iPad. So keep that in mind. Now with